Okay, we should be going live here shortly. Let's see if it connects. And we are live. Nice. Okay, just doing a little fishing updates for folks that have the opportunity to come out. I'm over here at Bethany Lakes in Allen, Texas. And streaming, doing a little test stream from my phone, Android phone, and staying connected using my travel router. And the main thing I'm trying to get away from here, or get from this, is to get that classic SRT stream that they say is supposed to be really good for things like this. So bear with me as I get everything prepped here. I need to let's see if I can get to the live section and the volume. Oh, nice. It's working. Oh, yeah. This is a really good connection, too. I'm liking it. Okay. Okay, so just to give you a rundown on what I'm watching right now is the... this is Bethany Lakes in Allen, Texas. I'm going to take this off real quick. All right, let me see if I can zoom in. And right now the action seems kind of slow, but you can see some folks out there. But I heard some folks were doing good last night, so hey, that's kind of good news there. All right, so I'm going to get this back onto the stand here and lock it in place. And what I'm mainly looking for is to see what kind of action is out here. I do see some movement mid-pond. Again, that seems to be a good thing. And yeah, so at this point I'm just going to kind of hang out and see if we get some fishing reports from people. All right. It is kind of chilly though. I may need to throw on my jacket. Let me go grab it here real quick. Luckily I've got this lav mic that is wireless, so I can move around, no problem. So I'm just going to let it run, do its thing. Okay, uh-oh, maybe losing some connectivity here. We'll just keep letting it run right now. All right. All right, I can, let's get back up here. I'm in my back of my pickup. Just kind of chilling here. Let me pull up the truck bed. Oh, wait a minute. All right, yeah, it looks like I still got some good connectivity. I'm liking it. Now what's throwing me is I'm not sure if I've got Wi-Fi also connected on the... Oh yeah, I'm connected to the travel router. Everything's connected to the travel router at this point. I thought I had it connected to the 5G, but I guess not. That's awesome. All right, well, we'll just kind of hang out here and see if we can get some action here in a little bit. Oh man, there's a better spot. Yeah, there's a better spot. Maybe I can park over there. Let me do that. I guess we're committed here. I guess we'll stick it out. Yeah, pretty interesting. I'm liking this. What is throwing me is on my phone. I believe I am on that SR, or on, not on the SRT stream. Let me see if I can fix that. Okay, there we go. Oh, nice. Okay, now I'm back to my. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm in 5G land on the phone, on this phone here, and I'm on my travel router on this other deal here, and so far the bite is slow. Very slow bite. Let me go and tell everybody that. Let me go put that in the chat here. Slow bite. Bummer, bummer. Yeah, bummer, bummer. All right, well, hopefully things will pick up here in a little bit. I'm just going to kind of stay kind of cubbied hold here. I did see one individual with 2 trout. Yeah, 2 trout. So that's good to know. Yeah, nice. I'm wondering if I change this up a little bit. Maybe I can walk around. Give you guys an idea of what I'm looking at. Let's try that. Let's see if I... Oh, shoot. Bear with me. Okay. I think if I take this and I transfer it to a neck harness, that might be the way to go. Okay. Just give you a more, let's see, a better view of what I'm looking at here. So I'm trying to remember what I got in here. Okay, let me zoom in. Okay. Yeah, so the action by the pier is very slow right now. I do want to take a look and see if... Oh, there's someone over there. He's got one on the line. On this side, he's got them. Let's see. I think I can... let me pop the small rig here. I'm going to go mobile on us here real quick, okay? Yeah. All right, so I need to just tuck this baby here underneath. And I think if I grab my neck harness, I might be able to get us in closer to the money zone, okay? So let me put this down here. Bear with me. Okay, let me just hang this here for now. Back out that way. All right. Give me a second here. I need to switch up some stuff real quick. Okay. Almost got it. Bear with me. I gotta take the lav mic off. Okay. Okay, and I think if I set the mic. All right, just zip some stuff up here, and then I think I might be able to get this on here in some fashion that I can get you a better view of what I'm looking at. Okay, so let's see. I think if I put the lab mic over here on the jacket, that'll hold. Okay, and then I get this situated here more at an angle, I think. Okay, trying to get it onto the phone. Okay, there we go. It's going to be a little off center, but I think we might be able to get you a view. Okay, there we go. All right, and let's see if I can put on my headset over here. I got to carry this down there, but let me make sure I got everything locked. Okay. All right. All right. Yes, things are starting to pick up. I'm seeing some folks coming in. I got to cross real quick, though. There's a car coming. All right. Okay. Whew, I made it. Pretty busy. Okay. All right. I think I could get up over there by one of the park benches, maybe, and situate myself. All right. All right, I got to move this. There's no park benches. The sun's in that direction. Not good. All right. I think I'm going to go over there by some deal I think where I can set up and maybe get a view over there. Okay. All right. Yeah, if I can get the sun behind me, that'll stay out of the line of fire. So if I sit up here, I think I can get you a good view of the action. All right. Let's see. Right up here. And I think maybe I could stay connected too. So see how that goes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. It's weird. Okay. All right, I'm just setting up the rig. This is my portable rig here with the travel router, and I'm just gonna set it up so I can get a decent view of everything and go from there. All right, and let's see, connectivity not so great right now, it looks like, but hey, that's the thing about SRT streaming. Supposedly, that's a good thing here. So it's weird though. I'm on 5G on my phone. Okay, move that. Put this up here. Okay. There we go. I have pretty good coverage right now. That's what's throwing me. Okay. Okay. I see some movement, actually some action over there to the left, right over there. So it looks like we got some action going. I think I'm going to have to go look at the schedule, but I believe Van Alstyne's going to be stocking up some trout here in the next few, if not, I think tomorrow. So let's go set up over here, and I'm going to sit up here and see if I can stay connected. Okay. All right. It's weird as the connection looks good though, is what I'm not understanding here. All right, I see some folks on the other end over there. Looks like they're getting something. I'm gonna sit down here real quick. All right. I wonder if I need to move closer off underneath this building, maybe get some better connectivity here. Yeah. Got green bars across the board. Slide over. All right. Okay, let's go this way, see if we see anything. So far it's a slow bite. Yeah, slow bite so far. I'm gonna walk around a little bit here. Leave this here. If there's any call outs, I'll certainly be monitoring for any call outs here. Slide over this way. Okay. And hopefully I can stay connected out here. All right. Yeah, it's a slow one. Slow bite day. Let me slide over this way maybe. Okay. Says we got good connectivity right now, so that's good news. Nice. All right, I'm gonna let it run. Hopefully we can catch the bite. I do see some folks on to my left. Look like they're catching some. Just over here. Like over there behind these trees. Okay. Looks like there's some over there, and then maybe I can slide it over. All right, let's change this to views. Okay. All right, so we'll just kind of move it over here. I see something moving about in the middle, so maybe there's something. We'll see. Usually the evening bite will pick up and you'll start seeing these guys in the middle doing their thing. So let's keep an eye out for that. Okay. Yeah, we got good connectivity. Hopefully we stay connected the whole time. It's been hit or miss lately, so we'll just let it go. All right. And now that I got that travel router, I can stay connected with y'all and for any of the chats that come through. So back over here is right there's the pier area. Hadn't seen much action there, but you know how that goes. And then just move some stuff out of the way here. Oh yeah, yeah. Slow bite, but hopefully it'll pick up here soon. Usually you got about, I'd say 30 minutes, an hour before you get over here before sunset, and then about an hour or so go for it again. See if you can get something to strike here. Walk over here real quick and see if there's another opening that I can view. I like this hands-free thing. Wireless lav mics. It's pretty cool. Once the action picks up, I'll start moving around. But right now, I just kind of want to stay here because it says I have excellent connectivity. So I got to take advantage of that. Holy cow. Hi, Brian. I've been looking at those inline spinners you've been making.
Yeah, I got a few of them here with me.
Nice. No. I make them too. I got one of those little inline spinner twisty thing. Yeah. I had one of those like 15, 20 years ago. Yeah, I saw some of those big ones you were getting. Hey, how's it going? Oh, those are nice.
That's the spoons.
I'm live right now. You mind if I bring my camera here?
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
Okay. All right. We got Brian, who we met online here, as well as at the Blue River. He's been really doing really well with some of these lures. All right, let's check it out.
So,
Oh, nice. And that's what you would catch them on on the blue.
On the blue,
Mm-hmm.
I caught them on like this, size 3.
Oh, wow.
Silver.
Nice.
Changed over to single hooks. I had been using some with the red trebles.
Uh-huh. How'd that do?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Good. Should be free now. All right. Thank you, sir.
Nice.
And
No, I'm Glenn.
some smaller ones too, size
Oh,
2.
nice. So I've been making them in the 1/16th ounce.
Yeah, I was getting some white bass.
On those?
Yeah, that one there's a rooster tail. But,
Oh, nice.
yeah, out at Levon.
Have you tried the Panther Martin blades?
I have.
Okay.
I've got a few.
I like them because you don't need the clevis, and then they helicopter, so
Yeah,
you can drop them.
I haven't built any Panther Martin, but I've bought a few.
Yeah.
And they work up there at Blue River just fine as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I've even thrown some of these gaudy things. Super bright.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fun stuff.
Yeah, yeah. It's always fun. You make your own, and then you catch something.
Yeah. I can kind of see why the fly fishermen like
Oh, yeah.
tying their own.
Yeah, I've been playing around with different flies and all that, but the main thing I do is there's certain ones that work all the time.
Uh-huh.
So those are the ones I learned.
It's hard to move away from those, yeah.
You know,
What I'm thinking of doing here eventually is getting a fly tying vise
okay.
and tying jigs.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like little
Crappie jigs and stuff like
yeah,
that.
like crappie
Yeah.
jig size sculpin imitators,
Oh, yeah.
and then use those.
Man.
The guys out west, they call it twitching for trout,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll fish marabou
Okay.
jigs, 1/8
Yeah.
ounce, 1/8 to 1/4 ounce,
Okay.
and
Yeah, so let's see. I started out with a one of those like $9.99 Bass Pro Shop fly tying
I've
kits
seen those out there. Yeah.
from way back,
Yeah.
and I ended up getting rid of it. I sold it at a garage sale or
Do
something.
you recommend starting a little higher, like buy once, cry once, or
Well, see what happened was I started with that because it was what I could afford.
Yeah.
And then after about 5 years of that, and off and on, because I wasn't home fishing a lot because I was busy, and I got back into it and went ahead and got another fly tying vise, similar to that, just a little bit like one up from it, and you could clamp it to the table,
mm-hmm.
and then there was some sale somewhere, and I got this other vise for like $30, and it had its own pedestal.
Yeah.
No, just another one that I was like, okay, I like that it can rotate, and other than that, it did what I needed to. And then one day I was at the Bass Pro Shop over there in the one off of 30 Garland.
Oh,
I think.
yeah, the one by the lake. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's right out over the lake.
The guy was showing me how to tie some fly, and I said, what fly tying vise are you using? He goes, oh, it's the Peak fly tying vise. I was like, I like that one, and I ended up getting that one. That's it. That's my last vise I ever got.
You got the one you wanted there.
Yeah, and it handles little midges all the way up to, I don't know how big, but pretty big size jigs that I've used for saltwater. Yeah, but I still have the other tube vices, and one I converted into a tube fly jig, or tube fly vise. You have this attachment you put on there, and you can tie tube flies. You put the tube on the mandrel, and then you tie it just like at the shank of a hook.
Tube like a crappie tube where the
No,
lead goes up inside a
no, tube
Polybody?
like a silicone tube.
okay.
And you tie the fly onto that silicone tube, and then you run the line through it, and then you tie a hook on the other end of the line.
I see.
So when they hit it, you're fighting the fish, and there's no weight of the
fly is it
just
slides
moving up and
along.
down.
Yeah, kind of like a hoochie.
Yeah. So I converted that one, and then the other one I converted into more like a travel one, so that if I'm somewhere, like, I'll throw it in the pickup truck.
Yeah.
And it's like, I need this. This is what they're biting on, and you can't get it anywhere, so you tie it right then.
Yeah. Of course, you have to stock up with all the necessary materials.
If you go with your standard like basic material, you're going to use marabou, you're going to use hackle. You can always fake some dubbing somehow, and then peacock herring and pheasant tail. If you
I
have
got
that,
my eye on some rabbit fur.
oh yeah. There's one fly I used to fish here a lot, the gold rib hare's ear nymph that uses
Here's that'd
yeah
be right,
that little tiny thing, and it worked really well here way back. I used to catch them right in
I
here.
think I've maybe even seen one of your videos talking about the hare's ear.
Oh yeah. I used to stand on this spot right here where the rock is, right here, and these trees weren't so high, and I could keep my sunglasses on, and you'd see the schools of trout going by, and then you'd cast toward them, and you could see one break away from the school.
That's the game I've been playing with these little super dupers. I'll wait and see where they're dimpling the surface. And cast past them.
Yeah. That's how I got the two that I got on the other day over here. But other than that, I've been busy, so I hadn't been able to get here as much on. But they're stocking a place in Van Alstyne.
Oh, really?
Tomorrow, I think there's a derby, I think, and then they post that they're stocking on a Sunday.
But then they actually do on a Saturday.
And it's mainly because there's usually a hosted trout derby. Like Frisco does that, Waterloo does it up in Denison, and then I guess Van Alstyne,
McKinney does it too.
McKinney, and then Murphy does the same thing. They all have their derby on Saturday, but they officially announce the 14th or the
fish
Sunday.
Are in there ready to be caught today.
Yeah. So as soon as the derby's done, just go for it.
I'm heading back to the Blue in the morning. I can't.
Oh, nice.
I can't stay away.
Yeah, I wanted to go, but I got sidetracked. Yeah.
I'll probably leave like 4 o'clock.
Just a day trip or weekend?
Yeah, just
okay.
I drive up and back the same day. I've never stayed over.
Yeah, I did that beginning of this season for the first time. Normally I just go up there for the day, and I thought I was going to have a hard time getting a camping spot. Now I got camping spot 3, which is there's 1, there's no 2, and there's 3. And 3 is the one I got. If you go to 1, you know that one bank where you see a lot of folks just downriver from the crossing?
From Hughes Crossing?
Mm-hmm. Just forward of the upriver from the island, or what they call the island, or used to be the island, that whole section there. Yeah. Camping spot 1 is the one right above.
Oh, the one up the hill. Yeah, I've actually fished right down at the base of that.
Yeah.
It's pretty wide.
Oh, yeah.
It's nice for casting spinners.
Oh, yeah.
But I was also floating... gulp.
Oh yeah, the gulp worms. Yeah, when I saw you over there the other day.
The little worms, but then I also did the little. They call them pinched crawlers.
Okay.
It looks like a big yellow. They call it cheese, but it's a yellow color.
Okay.
It looks like a giant grub, and I put it just on a trout magnet, the little tiny trout.
Oh yeah,
magnet, jig head. And the pinch crawler is supposedly buoyant.
Okay.
And that jig head's just heavy enough that it comes pretty close to being neutral.
Okay.
So when it sinks real slow.
Nice.
And they were loving it.
Oh yeah.
And it has a little bit of flavor in it too.
Okay. Yeah, trout magnets. I got hooked on trout magnets when I got into ultralight bait casting. I was like, okay. They say the trout magnet. If you can cast a trout magnet with your bait caster, then it's
it set up right.
Yeah. So I've got one that I can do that. The other,
I haven't gone the BFS route. I've stuck with the spinning. I'll go down to like 8-pound braid.
Okay.
To try and rig
it's addictive. I mean,
one more thing to spend some money.
Oh yeah. So the other day, so what happened was, I was a subscriber. It said, "So you ever heard of BFS fishing?" I said, "No." Hey, look into it. You might be in it. So I looked into it, and they were selling reels back then for like $500-600. And I was like, that's a little bit too much.
Probably work well with your DFS. I think the fact a lot of guys throw these on DFS.
The X-Rap or Rapalas?
Well, there's the little Rapalas.
Yeah.
But I found these ones called dynamic HD trout.
Okay.
And I started swapping out
the hooks.
Yes.
Okay.
Start putting singles.
Yeah. And you're fishing off the spinning gear?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think tomorrow's the day to go because Sunday's going to get cold, they said.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Nice. And what do you catch with that?
Trout.
Trout.
Nice big fat ones there at the Blue.
Nice.
later in the day. So I'll throw
Mhm.
spinners first thing in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
and then I switch over to super dupers and spoons and kind of probe the falls and the current.
Okay.
And then when that bite seems to dry up, then I throw these babies midday.
Wow. Nice.
And I thought the hookup ratio would be lower, but it hasn't been too bad.
Yeah.
Because I think with a treble, when the hooks fold up against the body, those back two trebles are kind of
Blocking it?
blocked
Yeah.
by the body. So you really only have 1 point. And so if you hang that just right,
Yeah.
you can get that. So it's just about as effective.
Oh, wow.
And then the back one,
Mhm.
you put it up so it's less likely to grab moss. And,
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it's not quite as efficient as a treble hooks, but sure
Yeah.
makes letting them go easier.
Oh, yeah. Now, does it dive just under the surface?
Yeah,
2 foot?
It's pretty close to being neutrally buoyant.
Okay.
I fish a lot of suspending jerk baits for bass,
Okay.
and that's kind of what I thought.
Yeah.
It'd be real fun with trout.
All right.
So yes, so if I cast it out
Uh-huh.
and bring it down, it comes down about 1 foot or 2.
Okay.
And if I just let it hang,
Uh-huh.
it'll sort of stay there. Currents
Oh, nice.
pushing around.
Yeah,
Push
and
it.
you get that last,
Yeah.
urge to hit it. And
Yeah.
then,
So you don't have-
nice.
With a spinner or a spoon, you got to keep it moving or you'll snag bottom.
Okay.
This tends to suspend a little bit, so
All right.
it gives you a little bit of time.
There's one.
All right, so there you go.
Yeah, so today I was trying to play with this mop yarn fly, and I was trying to kick something with it, and I didn't. And I figured it was still warm enough to go and try fishing the ponds for some bass. So I went over there by Sonic Pond, saw a bunch of these little guys. Then I went across the street over Bethany and ended up seeing, I'd say about maybe 30, 40 bass in there. And I'd say about 10 of them probably go about 3 pound. And then there was one that would probably go over 4. That it just cruising along, not wanting to hit anything.
You've been up to Beaver's Bend, right?
Mm-hmm.